Today, we're going to unlock one of the most powerful tools in the English language, WH questions. You can think of them as the master keys you need to ask for and get the exact information you want. So let's dive right in. So, have you ever been in that situation where you need to ask something, but you just freeze for a second, not sure which question word to use? Who? What? When? Yeah, it's a super common thing for English learners. Well, guess what? We're going to fix that right now. In just the next few minutes, we are going to turn all that uncertainty into pure confidence, so you can ask anything you want with total precision. You ready? Okay, first things first. Let's stop thinking about these as just grammar rules. Instead, I want you to picture a set of 8 master keys. Each one of these keys is designed to unlock a very specific kind of information. And that, right there, is the real power. When you know which tool to grab from your toolkit, you can stop guessing and start communicating clearly. You can ask for exactly what you need to know. So let's meet this incredible team of question words, shall we? We're going to break down exactly what each one does so you'll always know which one is the right one for the job. And here they are, all 8 of them in one place. Think of this as your ultimate cheat sheet. You can see the word, what it's for, and a simple example. So who is for a person? Who is that man? Easy. What is for a thing or some info? What is your name? Then you've got where for a place, when for a time, and why. That's when you need a reason. This table is really the foundation for everything, so take a good look. Now, let's zoom in on a really interesting one, which. See, unlike what, which is super broad, which is the tool you use when there are specific, limited options. It's kind of like asking someone to pick from a menu, You're giving them choices. And then we have whose. This one is a total specialist. It has one job and one job only, to ask about ownership. If you want to know whose something belongs to, whose is your key, every single time. Whose bag is this? Simple, direct, perfect. Okay, so we've met all the words. Now, how do we actually put them together to build a perfect sentence? Well, the great news is there's a really simple formula we can follow. Let's check it out. And this slide shows the 2 main ways to do it beautifully. On the left, if you're using the verb to be, it's just WH word, then is or are, then your subject. Where is the toilet? But for pretty much every other verb like you see on the right, you need that little helper word, do or does, right after the WH word. What do you want? See the difference? All right, you've totally got the fundamentals down now, so let's level up with a few pro tips, okay? These are going to help you sound even more natural and really understand the little details of English. Let's really nail down that crucial difference between what and which. Use what when the options are, unlimited. What color do you like? Could be any color in the entire universe. But you use which when you're giving someone a limited set of choices, like, which color do you like, red or blue? Now, the word how is amazing. It's like the Swiss Army knife of question words. By itself, it asks about the way something is done. But look at this. When you pair it with an adjective, you can ask about all sorts of stuff. Duration with how long, frequency with how often, and distance with how far. It's a fantastic shortcut. Now, this is a really cool one. I bet you've heard this all the time. On the surface, it looks like someone's asking for a reason, right? I mean, they're using the word why, but that's not actually what's happening here at all. In reality, why don't we is just a super common and polite way to make a suggestion. It's not a real question. It's more like an invitation. It just means, hey, let's do this. This is a great little phrase to add to your vocabulary to sound extra fluent. Okay, so we've spent all this time talking about how to ask questions, but there is one golden rule about answering them that you absolutely have to know. Seriously, this might be the most important takeaway of all. So remember, every single one of these question words we've talked about, who, what, where, when, why, they're all asking for one thing, information. And because they are asking for information, you can never, ever, ever answer them with a simple yes or no. It just doesn't work. I mean, if someone asks you, where do you live, and you answer yes, it makes absolutely no sense. And this is why. Each of those keys is designed to unlock a specific door. Who demands a person in the answer? Where needs a place? When wants a time? And why almost always expects you to start your answer with because. You always have to give the specific information that the question word is asking for. So there you go. You are now officially equipped with the 8 master keys to ask for anything you want to know in English. The only question left is, what amazing new information are you going to go out and unlock today?